Welcome and welcome back. I'm Martin and I'm really excited because Heavyocity did it again. They brought out a new instrument from the Foundation series. It's the Synth Bass, and even this one is for free. Nada, zilch, nix in the free Kontakt Player. I mean, how cool is that? Then I suggest, as always, we have a listen to a short demo track that I wrote. Then I will talk a little bit about what's happening exactly in that demo track, and then I go through that synth bass. Let's go! The coolest thing about that song, it was completely written with free instruments. Yes, free instruments. The only thing I used for that track have been the Foundation instruments that already came out this year and the really cool Play It Forward loops 2022. If you haven't checked them out yet, there's the link to a very short live stream I did presenting it, and there is still time to get them. So head over to the Heavyocity page. The link is in the description and grab your copy of Play It Forward 2022 if you're looking for cool percussion and bass loops and stuff like this. And you can do something really good. You can donate to the Max Foundation, so it's twice good if you get Played Forward. Let's look quickly what's happening in that demo track. I used the Foundation's piano in 2 tracks. On one track I do have the staccato waves doing this, and then I do something which you can't do in real life, but with samples you can, so why don't you? You see, pitching down the piano. Then there's this bit, and then the final. On the other track I do have from the Foundation's piano the syncopated piano, where I just used some arpeggios. That's it. One thing that I would like to show you on that track, you know, I do have here the same chords. I just trigger them twice with a different velocity layer, so the arpeggio itself is getting a little lower. Then I do have the Foundation staccato strings here with the pulsing 8th. And I do have again the Foundation strings with another patch, in this case the step and swell, and there I did something cool. You know, right click, learn MIDI CC automation. I automated that knob to my nano control, and then I blended in and out the string patch as I wanted to hear those strings. Let's have a quick listen. There you see. Bring it up. Because there is a hit and a swell. And where I wanted that string hit, I brought up the volume and then I bring it down completely to 0. I leave only the texture for that subtle swell. As I always say, know your tools, know your libraries, and then have fun with them. So this is what I did with the staccato strings. Then there is the Foundations guitar, even this one I might bring it up, where I used only the texture. Okay, I blended out completely the guitar. You know, these instruments always have 2 layers, and in this case I used only the texture, and it sounds like this. Very nice pad, and what I did on the texture, I switched on the ARP, so I have this pulsing pad. It's not a static one. And then yes, the last 2 tracks are the played forward percussion, where I played a little bit with the panning and then just triggered the various loops. As I said, if you didn't grab your copy of the Played Forward 2022, there is still time. Do it. Do it, really do it. And so let's talk about the Foundations Synth Bass finally. This is why you're all here for, I know. There are 10 presets included. There's the Foundations Bass. Let's go through them. And with the Foundations Bass, I played this bit. What's going on there? As always, you get those 2 layers. You have the bass and the growl, but there's a filter cutoff on MIDI CC1 on the modulation wheel. So if I trigger that bass, with the modulation wheel, now I just control the filter cutoff. And why is this one pulsing? Because on the bass I have the arpeggiator on. You can switch it off. Lots of fun to play with. And it gives you plenty of possibilities to play with it. Like in this case that I switched on the arpeggiator, which obviously you program to your needs. There's even the gate sequencer if you prefer. Same thing for the growl on off. Then the next preset that I used here is from the Foundations Synth Bass, the alarming sweeps. Nice one. Then I used here the big bottom synth. So I hope you already get the idea how cool that bass is, how much fun you can have with this one. Then on the next track I do have here the Pound the Ground. And then on the very last one, Swelling Organs. And even there at the end, again on the pitch wheel, just like I did here on that track, I used the pitch bend a lot. There you see it, always to go down at the end of the musical phrase. Okay, so let's quickly have a listen to those 10 instruments. As I said, there's the foundation bass, there's the clean sub bass, and there you have the gate or the arpeggiator for the bass and the growl. And then there is The alarming sweeps, we had them. Angry pulsars. Big bottom synth we had. Grinding gears, even this one, a nice one. Really, really, really angry. Oberhorn Drops. Have fun with them, have fun with them. Pound the ground. We had already Submarine Swells. The swelling organs we had already, and the Foundations bass. And I really hope I even could show you, knowing those three foundation instruments, if you play with the two layers that you always have, only with the volume, and then maybe place an arpeggiator on a gate on the texture or something like this, you can get so much out of these three instruments. Do it, download them, have fun. And that's it from today. I mean, if you would like to see another video of mine, have a look at the Vocalese First Impression Vocalese one, the newest flagship library from Heavyocity. Wonderful vocal library, really, really versatile. You can do a lot with this. And see you in the next live stream or in the next video. Make good music always. Bye-bye.